I'm pulling the blanket to the middle of the mattress, trying to fill the hollow where your body used to rest. Thermostat is climbing, but the mercury is lying. There's a winter in this hallway that is never ever dying. I'm breathing out a fog that hangs heavy in the air, reaching for a warmth that is simply never there. The windows are frosted with the things we didn't say. I'm watching the sunset turn to shades of slate and gray. I used to be a furnace, I used to be a fire. Now I'm just a pilot light fueled by a dead desire. These are the cold nights, the ones that never end, where the shadows are my lovers and the silence is my friend. I'm shivering in memories, shaking in the dark, trying to find the embers of a long extinguished spark. The ice is in my veins and the frost is on the glass, waiting for a summer that will never come to pass. In these cold, cold nights without you. I found your old sweater at the bottom of the bin. I put it on to feel the ghost of where you might have been. But it doesn't smell like you, it just smells like the dust of 1,000 I love yous that have frozen into rust. It's a bitter kind of weather, deep and lonely chill that no amount of whiskey or a fireplace can kill. Freeze the clock, let the January stay. I'm not ready for the thought to wash your ghost away. I'd rather be freezing in the thought of what we were than to wake up in the sun where everything's a blur. 'Cause these are the cold nights, the ones that never end, where the shadows are my lovers and the silence is my friend. I'm shivering in memories, shaking in the dark, trying to find the embers of a long extinguished spark. The ice is in my veins and the frost is on the glass, waiting for a summer that will never come to pass. In these cold, cold nights without you. The fire's gone out, the wood is all gone, just me and the winter. Waiting for a dawn. It's so cold.
I'm walking through the grocery aisle, reaching for your brand. Then I catch the empty space where I used to hold your hand. The TV's humming static, a low and lonely drone. In a house that used to be a kingdom, now it's just a zone of forgotten conversations and the smell of your perfume, lingering like a ghost in every corner of the room. I'm a cinematic flicker on a screen that's gone to black, trying to find the highway that leads me all the way back. But the map is just a blur of the tears I haven't cried, and the always that we promised has finally died. Now I'm just living in the echo of earth, watching the gold turn the riot in red. It's a hollow body heartbeat, a slow motion sound of a love that hit the ceiling and crashed to the ground. I hear laughter in the hallway, your name in the rain, a beautiful frequency tuned to my pain. Yeah, the silence is a monster, but it's never enough to drown out the echo of us. The neighbor's dog is barking at a shadow by the gate, and I'm checking my reflection, wondering if it's too late to unsay that it's over and unfeel the goodbye. But the ink is already dry beneath this heavy purple sky. I'm a high-def tragedy in a lo-fi world, watching every dream we had slowly get uncurled. Is it an echo? There's no one left to hear. Is it a memory if I can't feel you near? I'm screaming at the canyons, I'm begging the night to give me back the version of us that felt right.
I found a shoebox tucked beneath the dust, full of paper promises and always we could trust. The edges are frayed, the ink is turning gray, like the memories of us I try to wish away. I trace your handwriting, the loops and the lines, a map to a person I can no longer find. The scent of your perfume is barely a ghost. Things that I keep are the things I miss most. I'm holding a feeling that's starting to blur, losing the girl that you certainly were. And these are just faded letters, words on a page, a love that got locked in a porcelain cage. The forever you wrote is beginning to peel. I'm losing the sense of what used to be real. Now I'm reading the ghost of a story we wrote, drowning in ink on a sinking boat. It's a beautiful tragedy, better left unread. And these faded letters and the things we never said. I love you on the corner of the sheet is worn down thin from the way my heart beats. I folded them up till the creases turn white, my only companions in the middle of the night. It's a cruel kind of magic, a trick of the light, to hold on so hard to a ghost out of sight. If I burn them to ashes, will I finally be free? Or is this paper trail all that's left of me? The ink is a stain, but the memory is deeper. I'm the lonely writer, and you were the keeper of these faded letters, words on a page, a love that got locked in a porcelain cage. The forever you wrote is beginning to peel. I'm losing the sense of what used to be real. Now I'm reading the ghost of a story we wrote, drowning in ink on a sinking boat. It's a beautiful tragedy, better left unread. In these faded letters and the things we never said, fading away, just paper and pain, a love in the margins, washed out by the rain, just words on a page. I'm standing in the kitchen of the home we never built, swallowing the hollow taste of secrets and the guilt. The wallpaper is peeling like the skin upon my soul. Every promise that you made me left a jagged little hole. I tried to prop the ceiling up with memories of June, but the gravity of goodbye hit the floor a bit too soon. It's not a clean break, not a simple snap of bone. It's the slow and steady crumbling of everything I've known. I'm a tenant in a temple that is falling to the ground, waiting for the silence to make a breaking sound. And my heart is in ruins, just a pile of stone, a kingdom of nothing that I rule all alone. I'm digging through the ashes for a spark of what we were, but the smoke is in my eyes and everything's a blur. I'm a ghost among the wreckage, a shadow in the debris, looking for the version of the man you used to see in these ruins where love used to be. The garden's overgrown with all the things we didn't say. I'm watching every flower turn to brittle shades of gray. I keep the rusted key inside a box beneath the floor, to a room that isn't standing, to a non-existent door. It's hard to breathe the air when it's heavy with the dust of 1,000 I promise that have turned to red and rust. Should I clear the site? Should I start again, or just sit among the rubble in the pouring rain? Because the architecture's broken, the foundation's gone to sand, and I'm holding on to blueprints that I no longer understand. Yeah, my heart is in ruins, just a pile of stone, a kingdom of nothing that I rule all alone. I'm digging through the ashes for a spark of what we were, but the smoke is in my eyes and everything's a blur. I'm a ghost among the wreckage, a shadow in the debris, looking for the version of the man you used to see in these ruins where love used to be. Brick by brick, stone by stone, I'm learning how to live in the wreckage of my own. kept the fire burning till my hands were black and blue. I carried every heavy stone to build a path to you. I bit my tongue until it bled to keep the peace we made, and stood out in the pouring rain to give you all my shade. I looked for every reason just to justify the cost of losing who I was in every battle that we lost. My lungs are empty and my spirit's thin. I've reached the place where the end begins. I'm looking in the mirror at a ghost I don't know, who spent a lifetime refusing to let go. God knows I tried to be the one you need, to be my heartless from a hollow seed. I gave you my heart, then I gave you the pieces. I fought for a love that just constantly ceases. I've got nothing left, no more tears, no more pride, just the cold, hollow comfort of knowing I tried, yeah, I tried, until there was nothing inside. You'll tell our friends that I'm the one who walked away, but you won't mention all the times I begged for you to stay. I wasn't perfect, no, I know I had my flaws, but I was the only one still fighting in this war. It's a lonely kind of silence when the white flag finally flies, and I see the truth reflected in the distance of your eyes. I tried to fix the cracks, I tried to stop the bleed, I used to say forever, like a word I could hold, like a silver-lined promise that wouldn't turn cold. I built a whole city on the palm of your hand, but the ground started shifting like grains of the sand. Now the keys to the future don't fit in the lock, and I'm watching the hands fall right off of the clock. I didn't just lose a lover or a friend, I lost the whole story before the last bend. I'm standing on wreckage, staring at blue, searching for the version of me that had you. And I'm wandering blind in the used to be's, drowning in memories up to my knees. I had the whole world in the palm of my hand. Now I'm a stranger in a nameless land. It's a long way down from the heights that we flew. God, it's so lonely. I lost my forever with you. There are maps in my head of the places we'd go, to the gray in our hair and the pace turning slow. I had names for the kids and a porch with a view. Every dream that I dreamt had a flicker of you. Now I'm burning the blueprints and clearing the sight, but nothing feels warm in this hollowed out light. How do I wind up and start a new day when the always I leaned on has faded to gray? You were my North Star, my home and my truth. Now I'm just a ghost haunting the days of my youth. And I'm wandering blind in the used to be's, drowning in memories up to my knees. I had the whole world in the palm of my hand. Now I'm a stranger in a nameless land. It's a long way down from the heights that we flew. God, it's so lonely. I lost my forever with you. Forever is a long time to be on my own. Forever is a heavy word to carry alone. I lost my forever. I lost my way. I lost my forever. today.
I'm staring at the blueprints of the life we tried to sketch, across a distance that my arms can no longer reach or fetch. The wallpaper is peeling in the room we never painted, and every forever that you whispered has been tainted. I found your earring in the crack of the floorboards tonight, a silver little tragedy in the flickering kitchen light. The gravity shifted, the foundation gave way. I'm a slow motion witness to the end of our day. We built it on water, we built it on sand. Now I'm holding the wreckage in the palm of my hand, and I'm watching how our love fell apart like a slow motion bullet through cinematic heart. It wasn't a crash, no, it wasn't a sound, just a quiet vibration as we hit the ground. We were gold, we were fire, we were neon and blue. Now I'm just the shadow of the version of you. Yeah, it's a beautiful ruin, a masterpiece scarred, watching love fell apart from exactly where we are. The silence in the hallway is a deafening frequency, tuning out the frequency of who we used to be. I tried to glue the edges, tried to make the jagged fit, but there's no fixing a vision when you've lost the light in it. I'm a high-def sorrow in a lo-fi room, watching the garden of us forget how to bloom. Did we ignore the cracks? Did we miss the signs between the I love yous and the blurred outlines? I'm digging through the dust for a piece I can save, but I'm standing on the edge of a digital grave of the text and the photos and the plans that we made before the saturation started to fade. Watching how our love fell apart like a slow motion bullet through a cinematic heart. It wasn't a crash, no, it wasn't a sound, just a quiet vibration as we hit the ground. We were gold, we were fire, we were neon and blue. Now I'm just the shadow of the version of you. Yeah, it's a beautiful ruin, masterpiece scar, watching love fell apart from exactly where we are. It fell apart so quietly. It fell apart between you and me. No more gold, just the gray. Watch it all wash away. watching the light dance across your face in a kitchen that feels like a hallowed space. You're reaching for a glass, you're turning your head, and I'm hanging on words that haven't been said. I'm memorizing the way your shadows fall before there's nothing left on the wall at all. The world is a blur, spinning out of control, but here in this room there's a toll on my soul. I'm stretching the seconds, I'm pulling the thread, trying to stay in this moment instead. And we're falling in love in slow motion tonight, watching the colors drain out of the light. I'm feeling every fracture, every crack as it grows, like watching a tragedy no one else knows. I wanna hit pause, keep your hand in my hand, but we're just hourglasses, losing our sand. It's a long, steady burn, a beautiful crime to lose you in slow motion, 1 second at a time. You're laughing at something, a ghost of a joke, but the air in my lungs is starting to choke. I see the goodbye forming deep in your eyes, like a storm rolling in through the clearest of skies. I'm savoring the sting, the sweet and the sour, wishing this minute could turn to an hour. Frame by frame, I'm watching us fade, the ghost of the promises that we both made. If I move any faster, it'll all disappear. So I'm staying right here, stay right here, 'cause we're falling in love in slow motion tonight, watching the colors drain out of the light. I'm feeling every fracture, every crack as it grows, like watching a tragedy no one else knows. I wanna hit pause, keep your hand in my hand, but we're just hourglasses, losing our sand. It's a long, steady burn, a beautiful crime to lose you in slow motion, 1 second at a time. Slow down, just stay for a beat before the forever is finally complete, 1 second at a time. One second at a time. The room is too quiet, the shadows are long, like the very last note of a beautiful song. I'm sitting beside you, but you're miles away, in the hollows of things that we both couldn't say. The candle is flickering, reaching for light, but the wick's burning down in the middle of the night. It's the rattle of maybe, the sigh of not yet, the weight of a sun that has already set. I'm holding your hand, but it's heavy and cold, like a story that's already been finished and told. And we're watching the sky for a sign of the dawn, but the oxygen's thin and the feeling is gone. It's the final exhale of a beautiful dream, the silence that's louder than any old scream. I'm catching the ghost of a promise we kept in the tear-stained pillows where we finally slept. It's a tragedy, darling, but death can be death, and we're down to love's last breath. I remember the fire, the heat and the roar, the way that we crashed through the hallway and door. Now it's just embers, a gray kind of ash, the quiet remains of a high-speed crash. I'm whispering please, but the air doesn't move. There's nothing left here for a heart to prove. Don't try to speak, don't try to lie. Just let the forever go ahead and die. It's kinder this way to just let it go than to watch it turn brittle in the winter and snow. 'Cause we're watching the sky for a sign of the dawn, but the oxygen's thin and the feeling is gone. It's the final exhale of a beautiful dream, the silence that's louder than any old scream. I'm catching the ghost of a promise we kept in the tear-stained pillows where we finally slept. It's a tragedy, darling, but death can be death, and we're down to love's last breath. One last pulse, one last sigh, the loneliest way to say goodbye. It's gone. I'm sitting in the driveway with the engine humming low, The radio was playing words I used to know. I went to change the station, but I froze up at the sound of the melody that used to keep my feet on solid ground. It's funny how rhythm can turn into a ghost, the 3-minute memory that hurts me the most. I'm humming the harmony where your voice should be, a lonely little duet, just the shadows and me. I used to know the words, I used to feel the beat. Now it's just a hollow sound echoing down the street. And I'm missing our song, the one we used to play before the music faded and you walked away. It's a needle on a record that's skipping on a crack, begging for a chorus that'll never come back. Now the silence is a static, a heavy kind of wrong. God, I'm lonely, missing our song. I remember how we danced across the kitchen tile. The bridge was our forever, the verses were your smile. I haven't listened to it since the day you left. It felt like a robbery, a cold-blooded theft. But today it caught me off guard, coming through the air. And I reached across the console, but you weren't there. Should I turn it up? Should I let it scream? Or just turn it off and wake up from the dream? Every note is a needle, every chord is a tear, reminding me of everything that's no longer here. Yeah, I'm missing our song, the one we used to play before the music faded and you walked away. It's a needle on a record that's skipping on a crack, begging for a chorus that'll never come back. Now the silence is a static, a heavy kind of wrong. God, I'm lonely, missing our song. I'm missing our song. I drove past the corner where we carved our names, but the bark has grown over and hidden the flames. I tried to find the keys to the house we used to share, but the locks have been changed and there's nobody there. I'm reaching for a version of us that's been erased, like a sketch in the sand that the tide has replaced. I'm looking at the bridge that we burned to the ground, searching for a crossing that can never be found. The map in my pocket's for a city that's gone, and I'm standing in the dark still waiting for the dawn. And there's no way back to the way that it was, no way to fix all the damage it does. We've crossed the horizon, we've sailed off the edge, and I'm hanging on the words of a broken down pledge. I can scream at the wind, I can beg for the light, but there's no way back from this goodbye tonight. You're a stranger with a face that I used to adore, a ghost of a feeling I don't own anymore. I practice the hello and the how have you been, but the distance between us is a mountain of sin. It's a terrifying silence, a permanent no. The hardest part of staying is knowing I must go. I wanna turn the car around, I wanna reverse to the moment before we both became a curse. But the road is a one-way and the bridge is a wreck, and the weight of the never is around my neck. No, there's no way back to the way that it was, no way to fix all the damage it does. We've crossed the horizon, we've sailed off the edge, and I'm hanging on the words of a broken down pledge. I can scream at the wind, I can beg for the light, but there's no way back from this goodbye tonight. The road just ends, the sky turns black. I'm looking in the mirror, but I'm never looking back. No way back. I promised my eyes that we dried out the well, that I'd finally broken this blue tinted spell. I've scrubbed every surface and cleared every shelf. I've almost convinced every part of myself that the salt on my skin was a thing of the past, and that the storm had subsided and settled at last.
but the silence is heavy, the air is too thin, and the walls that I built are all caving back in. I thought I was empty, I thought I was dry, but there's one little secret left under my eye. Just when I think that the morning is done and I've counted the damage and you're finally gone, there's one more tear for the plans that we made. One more tear for the way that you strayed. It's the final goodbye that I'm not ready to say. The ghost of your ghost that won't fade away. Just one more tear before I let go. It's a tiny reflection of everything lost, a heavy reminder of what loving you cost. It's falling for the way that you whispered my name, and the way that the candle died out in the flame. It's a liquid apology for staying too long, the final low note in a beautiful song. I'm waiting for the moment the stinging will stop, when the ocean of us turns to one single drop. I'll let it fall down, let it hit the cold floor, and I'll swear to the sky that I won't cry no more. But tonight there's one tear for the plans that we made. One more tear for the way that you strayed. It's the final goodbye that I'm not ready to say. The ghost of your ghost that won't fade away. Just one more tear before I let go. One more drop of the rain, one more ounce of the pain. It's rolling down slow, the last one I know. Just one more tear.
The coffee's cold, the steam's finally died. Just like the words we both have kept inside. The clock is ticking louder than before, echoing the shadow, walking out the door. I'm reaching out but grabbing only air. A ghost of us is sitting in that chair. How did we get so quiet When did the music stop? Now every heart beats heavy, waiting for the final drop. And it's a painful silence screaming in my head. 1,000 I love yous that we left unsaid. It's the sound of the distance, the space in between, the loneliest movie that I've ever seen. I'm begging for a storm, a fight, or a cry, but I'm drowning in the hush of this goodbye. Your side of the bed is a frozen white sea, a map of the places you no longer need. I practice my speech, I memorize the lines, but the look in your eyes says we're out of time. Funny how the nothing is what hurts the most, tying me down to a beautiful ghost. Break the glass, slam the door, tell me you don't love me anymore. Just give me a sound, a crack or a spark. Don't leave me this quiet here in the dark. In this painful silence screaming in my head, 1,000 I love yous that we left unsaid. It's the sound of the distance, the space in between, the loneliest movie that I've ever seen. I'm begging for a storm, a fight, or a cry, but I'm drowning in the hush of this goodbye. The hush of this goodbye. No more whispers, no more lies, just the silence and you. The sky finally broke around 9:30, a perfect reflection of this heart of mine. I'm standing on the porch where we used to dream, watching my breath turn to pillars of steam. I've got 1,000 things I've been scared to say, but the thunder is hiding my breath away. It's easier to talk when the world is loud, when I can hide my face in a heavy cloud. The water's blurring everything inside, giving me the courage to be honest tonight. And these are my confessions. trapped in the mist. The taste of the salt on the first time we kissed. Now I'm tracing your name on the wet window pane, knowing that water will wash it away in the rain. It's a cleansing kind of torture, a beautiful sting, to finally admit that I lost everything. Let it pour, let it flood, let the rivers rise high, let the clouds do the weeping since my eyes are dry. I'm standing in the open, I'm bearing my soul to a sky that's as empty as the heart that you stole. These are my rainy confessions, soaked to the bone, truths I was too proud to tell you alone. I'm sorry I stayed when I should have let go. I'm sorry I'm fast when you needed it slow. The rain's washing down every lie that I told before the forever turned bitter and cold. I'm screaming your name in the middle of this storm, trying to keep a dead memory warm. The storm is passing, the streets are turning black. I've said it all now, and I can't take it back. Just confessions in the rain. The sun came up, but the room stayed gray. I'm still living in the house of yesterday. I see you in the steam of the morning tea, in the empty space where you used to be. I turn to tell you something, then I catch my breath, just a hollow echo in a room of quiet death. You're gone, but the walls didn't get the news. They're still wearing the colors you used to choose. I'm walking through a minefield I used to know. Everywhere I turn, your ghost starts to show. I saw your reflection in a window downtown. just a shadow following me home. Just a shadow leaving me alone. I see you everywhere. You
Thought by now the air would feel a little less likely, that I'd finally stop the conversations in my head. The calendar is lying, saying months have slipped away, but I'm still standing in the kitchen on that Tuesday in May. I've scrubbed the floors and changed the locks and painted every wall, but your ghost is in the floorboard, standing 6 feet tall. They say the sharpest edge is always dull with time, that the mountain of the missing gets easier to climb. But I'm still at the bottom, looking at the peak, with a heart that's grown weary and a spirit that's weak. And it still hurts like the very first day, like the I don't love you that you didn't have to say. It's a constant vibration, a low frequency ache, a bridge that is bending but refuses to break. I've mastered the fine, I've mastered the okay, but the truth is a shadow that won't go away. It still hurts just as much as it did back then. I saw your sister's wedding photos on a mutual's feed. It was a jagged little reminder of the life I don't need. You look so happy in the corner with a drink in your hand, in a world that I'm no longer allowed to understand. I put the phone down, but the image stayed burned in my sight. The loneliest fire in the middle of the night. Is there a finish line? Is there a shore where I don't have to carry this weight anymore? Because the healing feels like a lie they all tell, while I'm just getting used to the heat of this hell. Yeah, it still hurts like the very first day, like the I don't love you that you didn't have to say. It's a constant vibration, a low frequency ache, a bridge that is bending but refuses to break. I've mastered the fight, much as it did back then.
The guitar slows to a crawl, almost stopping. It hasn't gotten easier. It hasn't gotten light. It's just the same old wound in a different light. It still hurts.
I changed the sheets and I moved the chair, but I still see your shadow standing there. I bought a new brand of coffee today, trying to wash the taste of us away. But the radio plays that song you liked, and suddenly I'm back in that July night. Everyone tells me that time is a thief, that it steals away the sting of the grief. But the clock on the wall is just stuck on your name, and every tomorrow feels exactly the same. I'm still driving past your house in the dark, still looking for your car at the park. I've mastered the smile, the I'm doing fine, but I'm living life, just wasting my time. 'Cause the world kept moving, but I missed the cue. I'm 1,000 miles gone, but I'm still not over you. Your number's still saved, though I know you won't call. I still haven't filled that hole in the wall where I took down the picture of us by the sea, back when you were the only version of me. It's a haunting kind of habit, a ghost in my chest. I'm trying my hardest, but I'm failing the test. I wanna be angry, I wanna be cold, I wanna let go of the hand I can't hold. But how do I leave when my heart is a stone, sinking in water and feeling alone? I'm still driving past your house in the dark, still looking for your car at the park. I've mastered the smile, the I'm doing fine, but I'm living life, just wasting my time. 'Cause the world kept moving, but I missed the cue. I'm 1,000 miles gone, but I'm still not over you. No, I'm still not over the way that you laughed, the way that we crashed. The seasons are changing, the sky's turning blue, but I'm still right here, still not over you.
The keys are on the counter where they've always been. but air in this kitchen feels paper thin. We've done the talking, we've cried all the stars. Now we're just leaning on the cage's bars. I'm watching you pack like it's just a bad dream, but the seams of my world are starting to scream. It's easy to fall and it's easy to stay, but it's a mountain to climb to just walk away. My heart is a lead weight pinned to the floor as your hand finds the metal of the handle on the door. And this is the hard goodbye, the one that won't end, the break in the soul that will never quite mend. It's not just a wave or a seal around, it's the sound of a kingdom hitting the ground. I'm holding my breath till my chest turns to blue, dreading the moment I'm not looking at you. You're taking the pictures, but leaving the frames, empty white squares where we whispered our names. Every step to the driveway is a mile in the dark, leaving a trail of a dying out spark. I wanna say wait, I wanna say stay, but the way that we were has already moved away. Don't look back through the glass of the car. Don't make it harder than it already is by far. Just let the engine drown out the regret. Before I say something I'll only forget, 'cause this is the hard goodbye, the one that won't end, the break in the soul that will never quite mend. It's not just a wave or a seal around, it's the sound of a kingdom hitting the ground. I'm holding my breath till my chest turns to blue, dreading the moment I'm not looking at you. The taillights are fading, the driveway is cold, the hardest goodbye is the one never told. Long fading piano note, goodbye. I threw a suitcase in the back and I didn't look twice. Leaving the garden, we turned into ice. The dashboard is glowing, pale ghostly blue, highlighting the space where I'm missing you. I'm driving toward a horizon that's empty and wide, with a hitchhiker ghost sitting right by my side. Every mile marker is a year we let slip. Every white line is a word on my lip. I'm running from shadows, I'm chasing the rain.
trying to outrun the ghost of the pain. And I'm walking a line on a lonely road, carrying a heart that's a heavy, heavy load. There's no one in the mirror, no one on the phone, just a long stretch of highway to be all alone. I'm 1,000 miles out, but I'm still standing still in the valley of us that I can't seem to kill on the lonely road, searching for a home I'll never know. The radio's broken, it's just static and hum, a perfect soundtrack for the man I've become. I stopped for some coffee in a town with no name, but the faces of strangers all look the same. They see the goodbye written deep in my eyes, like a map of the places where a part of me dies. Is there a gas station for a soul that's run dry? A rest stop for a man who's forgotten how to cry? I'm burning the midnight, I'm chasing the stars, but they're just silver reminders of all of my scars. Yeah, I'm walking a line on a lonely road, carrying a heart that's a heavy, heavy load. There's no one in the mirror, no one on the phone, just a long stretch of highway to be all alone. I'm 1,000 miles out, but I'm still standing still in the valley of us that I can't seem to kill on the lonely road, searching for a home I'll never know. Keep driving, keep drifting. The yellow lines are the only thing shifting, just the road. I saw your name flash on my screen at 3 a.m. The same old ghost come back to haunt me once again. You said you've changed, you said you finally figured out the things that we were fighting for and what we were about. I listened to your voice, it sounded just like home, but I'm standing in a house that I've learned to build alone. It's the right words from the wrong lips at the worst possible time, like a lighthouse reaching out for a ship that's already crossed the line. And it's too late now to save the hearts you broke. Too much silence, too much fire,
too much smoke. You're holding out a bandage for a wound that's already a scar. I've traveled miles away from the person that you are. I appreciate the sorry, I really truly do. But it's just too late to be in love with you. I used to pray for this, I used to beg the sky for you to see the we in us before you said goodbye. I spent 1,000 nights rehearsing what I'd say if you ever found the courage to look back my way. But the version of me that needed you is dead and gone, and the version of me that's left has finally moved on. Timing is a cruel, heartless kind of thing to bring the flowers back just as winter starts to sting. If you'd said it a year ago, I would have run to your door. But I don't recognize the us you're fighting for anymore. Yeah, it's too late now to save the hearts you broke. Too much silence, too much fire, too much smoke. You're holding out a bandage for a wound that's already a scar. I've traveled miles away from the person that you are. I appreciate the